Hello, class. My name is Doug, and before we start this next lesson plan, if you will, here is a magic trick. I just pierced this piece of paper. I skewered it. Clearly, you can see it. And now, watch this. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? And the answer is it is a magnetic pen. A logical answer. Magic is tricky indeed. Okay, now I'm going to film my brother where he's going to do the second, less important part of the lesson where he's actually going to teach some calculus here. All right, Dave.
Okay, so I'm Dave. This is Math 1430. Just one quick review problem for the upcoming test, which is on Monday, October 19th. And so let's just take a look at this quick problem. We figured between a magic trick and one problem, that's good.
So dog eating.
All right, so I'm going to do one problem where you're given a function and we're asked to find the derivative of the function. So here is the function. Find the derivative. Notice this function f of x is a product. These are factors. So we're going to need the product rule. And also notice that each factor looks complicated. So the chain rule is going to come into play as we do this product rule. So here we go. Since I'm ready to do the derivative, I'm going to write f prime of x is equal to, and now here's the way I do the product rule. The first, exactly as it appears, 1 minus 2x all squared, make sure you use parentheses, times the derivative of the second. So the derivative of this second factor, I'm going to use, the chain rule comes into play. So here's how it goes. You bring down the 3, keep the 5x plus 8 exactly as it appears, decrease the exponent by 1.
So it's like the power rule there.
And then times the derivative of the inside part. That's the part that some people forget. So don't forget to write times 5. So there's the first times the derivative of the second plus the second, exactly as you see it, 5x plus 8 cubed times, I'll write a parentheses, I'll do a dot, times, either one is fine. And now when I do the derivative of the first factor, I bring down the 2.
So it's the power rule.
Times the 1 minus 2x, you keep that fixed. Decrease the power by 1, so to the first, which I don't have to write. And then by the chain rule, it's going to be times the derivative of the inside. What is the derivative of this inside 1 minus 2x?
Negative 2.
Yes, so don't forget that negative sign. Negative 2. Okay, now some of you might do it the other way. That's fine. There's like 8 variations of the product rule, so you don't have to do it exactly the way I did it. Let's simplify now. So 3 times the 5, this is all one term. Terms are separated by pluses or minuses. So I'm going to simplify this first term by going 3 times 5 is 15. And then I'm going to include this factor, 1 minus 2x squared, and then the other factor, 5x plus 8 squared, plus, and then I've got a 2 times a negative 2. So multiply the numbers first. So that's going to be plus a negative 4. But plus a negative is a minus. So I'm just going to write minus 4. And then that's going to be multiplied by the 5x plus 8 cubed. And then we got the 1 minus 2x. Okay, so this is pretty good right here. You know, if it were just a test in class, I would accept this as a final answer. But WebAssign probably wants to go a little further. So I got 2 terms, this term and this term. So when I look at the numbers, the GCF, greatest common factor, is 1. So there's nothing to pull out there. Here I've got 1 minus 2x appearing twice, and here in the other term it appears once. So the GCF, you always pick the smaller exponent, 1 minus 2x. It goes into both of these. Okay, and then I got a factor of 5x plus 8, which appears twice, and in the other term, it appears 3 times. So pull out the lower number of times, the lower exponent. So I'm pulling out the GCF from these 2 terms. This is, it's not a bad idea to do this. Okay, and now you ask yourself, what are you missing from the first term? Well, I'm missing the 15. And then I'm missing one factor, because 1 minus 2x squared, I only took out one of them. So I got to write parentheses 1 minus 2x. And then the 5x plus 8 squared, I took that out. So I'm done with this first term. As a check, if I multiply this by this, I will get that. Okay, minus, and now I need that 4 because I didn't pull out any numbers. Here I got a 5x plus 8 cubed, but I only took out 2 of them. So let's write parentheses and just one 5x plus 8. And the 1 minus 2x I don't need to pull out because, I don't need to put it here at all because we pulled it out already. So let's close the bracket, but don't stop there. Let's keep on going. So I get 1 minus 2x times the 5x plus 8 squared times, and now let's simplify this mess inside the bracket. So I'm going to distribute the 15 because I'm going to get like terms later. So it's going to be 15 minus 30x, and then distribute the minus 4 for minus 20x minus 32, 4 times 8. Okay, equals 1 minus 2x, and then I got 5x plus 8 squared. And now I'm going to do the x terms first. It looks nicer that way in standard form. So what is the negative 30x minus 20x? A negative 50x. And then I'm just left with the numbers. What is a 15, which is positive because I don't see a negative in front of it? What is 15 minus 32?
Minus 17.
Minus 17. So this answer is good enough, just like that. Now it's completely simplified. So I'll put the block there. So I would do that the way I did it on WebAssign. Let's see, so does that look good for everyone? Remember, the product rule is involved. It's the first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. Don't go derivative. That is not the product rule. That does not work. Okay, and again, there's 8 variations of the product rule, so do it which way you like. Okay, so that's it. Let's see, don't worry about that. That's my brother's office hours, Doug. So you can visit Doug at 2 o'clock today. I think that's all for today. And good luck, everyone. Study hard. The test is on Monday. Anytime.
Good night, everybody.